I hope you all can hear me over the loud noise. I'm coming to you live from the Iowa State Capitol, the heart of politics in the state of Iowa, and certainly a place where we like to see a lot of civility. I am going to talk to you a little bit about the National Civility Summit for Local Governments and the why. The National Civility Summit for Local Governments was founded to provide local governments and the officials that lead them. You can go ahead and change the slide to the next one. And the officials that lead them with the tools and best practices needed to facilitate engaged and participatory government. Unfortunately, an incivility comes into the play and civility breaks down. The openness that our system of government is built on breaks down as well. We gather at events like this today to raise awareness and to facilitate the exchange of best practices and the ideas that can advance civility within our communities. We think there's no need to recreate the wheel. You all are facing this in your communities on a daily basis. You're coming up with creative solutions, creative partnerships. And so we wanted to bring people together so that you could share those amongst yourselves and learn from the best. I often call it stealing from the best, right? If you see somebody doing something great, you should start doing it that way. There's no reason to do it a different way if there's a better way to do it. Civility and incivility have been around forever. They impact everyone. So why are we talking to local government specifically today? Well, local governments are the government closest to the people, literally and figuratively. I was the general counsel to the Iowa League of Cities for 10 years. I saw local governments representing their communities on a daily basis. They are, in my opinion, the most open form of government. They're the place where citizens' voices cannot be ignored, right? Local government takes place in your city hall. That's where we all expect it to. The local government officials know that it takes place in the supermarket, the convenience store, at church on Sunday, or anywhere that an elected official and a local government staffer sees a resident. That's where local government is happening, right there where the rubber meets the road. Perhaps most importantly, local governments are composed of local government leaders like you. So why is that important? Well, in the business world, we often talk about return on investment. In this world, we talk about return on equity. When you're promoting civility, you want to maximize the time that you spent to promote as much civility as possible. Local government leaders, like all of you, live and serve in the communities where your actions and discourse are taking place. It has real world consequences. You don't get to fly home after a contentious city council meeting. You drive home. You might have to stop at the grocery store on the way home. You might take your kids out to dinner. You live in the place and amongst the people that your actions are impacting on a daily basis. You leaders of the local government level serve on boards, commissions, you volunteer locally, you engage with your community foundations like we just heard, your other regional groups. You are in front of those community members in leadership roles where they look up to you often, hopefully regularly. So by your very nature, we see you as connectors and leaders in your community. I cannot think of a group that has a higher ROE when you're trying to promote civility. And finally, is this a national issue? We're gathering today for the National Civility Summit for Local Governments. It was started here in Iowa, but we have had national conversations for many years. And so how does this work? We've got all these people from different cities and different states coming together. What makes this possible? Well, it's pretty simple. While you may face different conditions in your community, there may be some different issues, whether it's sidewalks or taxation or another local policy that gets people heated up. Many of the solutions and best practices, they align across the country. The things that you're going to hear about today and learn from your colleagues, you could apply locally. And while some laws may differ from place to place, many of those skills that you can develop can apply in any of those contentious situations.